irrational. I didn't plan anything. I was just like, oh, I'm quitting my job, got money, I'm good. Don't want to work again. Don't want to see a job again. And I did not use the money properly, baby. And when I tell you, when you get a large sum of money at one time, it don't mean nothing because of what you make in a year. If you go without a job for a whole year, that money gonna run out, baby. And if you spending it, it's gonna run out. So my biggest advice is make sure you have full-time income coming in, whatever you do. I know Lyft worked for me at the time. This time, if I do decide to ever quit, I would do Uber and Lyft at the same time, and I would work the morning shifts like from 5 a.m. to 1 every day. Before y'all, I would never even work 8 hours. I was like, after 5 hours, I was like, hey, I'm tired, I'm going home. Oh, I'm gonna go take a nap. I don't feel like it. Oh, it's raining today. I'm gonna call it a day. Like, oh, it's like St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna go out with my friends. Like, no, it's St. Patrick's Day. Go make that money. It's New Year's Eve. Go make that money. You know how much money you make on New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day, doing Lyft and Uber? If you live in a big city, you make a lot. Especially after certain hours when they start taxing the crap out of people. Like, you gotta pay $50 to get home. Yeah. So, I was holding myself back from my potential. And I didn't know how to be a true business owner. And I think that's why God put me in a position to get a job again. Because I didn't know how to be in control of my own time. Because if I can't be in control of my own time doing Lyft, I sure can't be in control of my own time running my own business. Because I'm like, I don't feel like working today. Oh, I don't feel like doing this today. It don't matter about what you feel. You just need to do it. Just do it like Nike. And I know it's a big risk. It's a big risk to even quit your job and do Lyft and Uber and stuff like that. It's huge risk. It's a huge risk. But I'm also kind of crazy. I always feel like God got me. Like, God got me. Like, I made it through before. I can make it through again. I've gotten a job before. I can get a job again if I really needed a job. I literally had someone come to my job and give me a business card for the same exact job but a different company. If I need the same job again, it's nothing to get it. It's nothing to get it. And so I'm trying to tell myself that because I live in fear sometimes. And that was the first time when I quit my last job. Was the first time I didn't live in fear. I didn't live in fear. I just did it. And now I'm just like, oh my God, this bad thing happened to me. Oh my God, I went to debt. All these things. But I came out of it. I'm good. My bills were paid. I still stay in the same place. I still got the same car. I was able to feed myself. I still got food on the table. Like, even after I made mistakes, even after I didn't show up for myself, I still survived. And that's when you know, like, that's when you know that God is guiding you and He's going to get you through that. When stuff start getting rough, things get better. Like, that last year was the roughest year for me. And based off the decisions of my own, I can't blame it because I quit my job. No, it's not because I quit my job, guys. It's because I did not manage my money. It's because I did not manage my time. And so I remember, I'm not going to tell the person's story. I'm not going to say who it is. A family member told me they were fired from their job. And I'm like, it's okay. You don't need a job. You don't. In this society, you don't need a job. And if your job is paying you $20 something an hour, you don't need a job. You can literally go DoorDash, you can go Instacart, you can do Amazon Flex. There's so many contracted work you can do and you're gonna get paid well, depending on the city, because some people live in the South or they live places where they pay less. Okay, I live in Minnesota. It's like Minneapolis is a city and they pay pretty well. Like, when I didn't have a job, I would do Amazon Flex sometimes, and I know during the holiday they will pay you $30 an hour to go out there and deliver them packages. Do I recommend? No, I prefer Lyft. Because all I gotta do is sit down and drive versus lifting all them heavy boxes. But if I needed a check and I went on there and I seen, okay, they offering $200 for 5 hours or something like that, I'm gonna take it. So Amazon during the holiday time, girl, they pay. They pay. DoorDash don't pay the most because a lot of people can do it, and the fact is that It's a little saturated. So I don't recommend it unless you're doing something else at the same time, like not as a full-time gig. And Instacart, I heard it's good. The person I know does it and says it's good. So, and if you do it on Sunday, Mondays, on the peak times when people get their groceries, point of the story is you can survive. You don't need a 9 to 5. You don't really need a regular job. Unless you're making, in my eyes, unless you're making over $70,000 a year, you don't need a job. Because anything below $70,000 a year, if you actually calculate it, take out the taxes and divide it between the week, you can literally make that money. You can make that money. And so that's why I tell myself, like, I do get paid pretty well. I really do. But they take out like over $1,000 worth of taxes every month. So they tell you this is your salary for the year, but that's really not your salary. Your salary is what it is after taxes. So, anywho, y'all, that's really long-winded, but find your purpose. Don't be afraid to chase that. When you're young, take the risk. And I used to be scared of risk. Like, take the risk. What do you love? What are you passionate about? What can you bring to the earth? Like, who can you help do this? Because even the other day, you guys, I host events now too, called Her Flower. If you live in the Minneapolis or Minnesota area, make sure you come to our next event. But if you follow our business page, it's called It's a Lavish Thing on Instagram. I'll put it here and in the description box. In this last event, this is a sexual empowerment event for women. This is a sexual empowerment event for women. The last event, we end up helping a woman. I'm not going to say the details or who the woman is, but we end up helping a woman through her marital issues and kind of how to speak to her husband. And she was so happy and so happy she came. Things get deep. And there's a reason why I do what I do, because in some way, it's somehow, I came into this earth to help people. I always help people. But the thing that I do, every time, somehow it helps someone. And when I started this business, I want to help women with confidence, to feel good about themselves, no matter what size, no matter what shape, no matter what body. You can look beautiful. You can show to your partner that you feel comfortable within your skin. You can show off your skin because you're comfortable and confident. Anyways, you guys, find your passion. Find what energizes you. Because with me, I be working now 24/7, but my business energizes me now. I get tired, yes, but I be like, oh, I want to post this. Oh, I want to edit this. Oh, I want to, yes. Do I think that when I want to go to work? No. Am I going to think that when I want to go do Lyft? No, but I got to do it. But you have to remove obstacles that's going to hold you back from your long-term goals. And that's what I'm learning in my life. If, let's say, you want to be a hairstylist, right? You want to be a hairstylist. You went to cosmetology school, but you're working at Costco. Yeah, I'm just using a random thing, right? You're working at Costco. You got to work on the weekends. Most people want to get their hair done on the weekend, or they want to get their hair done on Friday, right before the weekend, or whatever. That is holding you back from your goals. If you have to decline clients, or you can't make money from your business, and you want to be doing that, then that's holding you back from your goal. And that's where I've kind of been stuck lately, is because I love the people at my job, love every single one of them. Never worked anywhere where I actually really love the people that I work with, and like as in a family almost. But also, it's the simple fact of it's just not working. Like, there's another pop-up shop at the end of this month I can't go to because I work. There's another pop-up shop in the middle, like literally this Saturday, I can't go to because I have to work. And so it's holding me back. In order to get my business out there and people see my business, know about my business, start following me, start wanting to order online more, because people love to they love to buy in person. Start getting them to order online more. I have to be in their face. They have to see me. If they only see me once in a while, like I do one pop-up shop a month, They're going to be looking for me like, okay, when's she going to have some more stuff? Or when can I come find her? Because some people don't like ordering clothes online. And I get it. That's why I'm trying to get sexual enhancement stuff too on my website so people can order that. But some people just want to see how it stretch, how it looks. I'm that type of person too. My body's ever changing right now. And so I like to see it in person. Unless I've shopped at that store before and I know my size. Which is why I'm trying to build that relationship with my customers. So I guess it's like a life update, but it's also just giving you an update about me quitting my job. Kind of like how it went wrong. But how it could have went better. So I know we're in a new generation where everyone wants to quit their job. And what I would say is I learned a lot from my quitting my job. I would never regret it. A lot of beautiful things came out of it. A lot of traumatic things came out of it as well. But nothing that I couldn't overcome. The great things outweigh the good. The great things outweigh the bad things. Like, look at me. Like, I've lost so much weight. I feel so great about myself. I have been focused on my health. I've been focused on my business now. I started going to therapy. I started focusing on my attachment styles and just how I am as a person. A lot of things came out of this experience. And I'm grateful for the whole experience. I'm grateful for the job I have now. I wouldn't have been able to have my surgery. I wouldn't have ever been able to be in a place that was so understanding. I love the people. Do I love the job? No, I don't. I'm starting to hate the job. But I love the people, and that's why I'm there. That's why I'm still there, you know, because I love my boss. I love my coworkers. I love my employees. But I just don't love where I'm at in my life. I know that I'm supposed to be somewhere else. I know that I'm going, and y'all gonna remember this. I'm sorry, my remote is like crazy looking, but y'all gonna remember this. Y'all gonna remember when I say this. And I want to cry because I really feel this. I know I'm gonna be a content creator. I know I have the personality. I know that I'm good at this naturally. I know I've done this since junior high school. I know people love me and they love my personality. They love to watch me. They say I'm inspiring. And sometimes I feel like, how am I even inspiring? Like, I'm just a freaking regular person. Like, I'm just trying to get my life together. And I have people message me like, you inspire me to do this. Like, you inspire me to do that. I know I'm supposed to make a print in this world. I know I'm supposed to be a content creator, influencer. I know I'm supposed to host events. I know I'm supposed to talk in front of people. I was writing down last night in my book of like what I'm good at. I'm good at communicating. I'm good at doing presentations. That's what all I did in college, and I was great at it. I'm good at speaking to women and understanding women and giving advice. And so I know I'm going to be hosting so many events. They're going to be huge. I know I'm going to be an influencer, and I know I'm going to be a business owner. And so I'm going to look back at this. I'm going to give myself, everything takes time, but I know I'm going to look back at this and not say like 2 years. And I'm going to be at a point where I'm like a full-time entrepreneur, have several different sources of income coming in, and I'm never working for anyone else. And I know that. And so I have to push myself out of this box that everyone wants me in because it's practical. But yeah, y'all, that got deep. And I gotta go because I need to edit the videos that I gotta put up. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you like this video. What's your passion? What do you really want to do with your life? What's holding you back from that? Because I feel like we're too young. Like, if we have kids, if you got kids, I don't think it's over if you got kids, but you do got to think a little bit more logical. And, like, sometimes it's harder to walk in faith because you got kids to feed. You got a roof for your kids to, you know, live in. And kids are very expensive, okay? Even a dog is expensive, okay? She missed a couple haircuts, baby, when I was making the money, okay? So do what's gonna be good for your life, obviously, and make sure you're, you know, some people go homeless for their dream, but like, I got faith, but I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be doing that. So just make sure you can, like, control the bills that you have while following your dreams. But just follow your dreams, follow your heart, and it's gonna work. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.